So, y'all want to hear the story of Pac's reaction to hearing my vocals on Me and My Girlfriend? That's a pretty good story, too, because I was at work at Can-Am Studios, just a normal, regular day for me, doing what I do. And I saw him driving up because Can-Am had cameras in the inside and outside of the studio. So I see him driving up the alleyway. And I turn and I look to Isis, who was Kevin Lewis' assistant, and I was her assistant to the studio manager. So the assistant had an assistant, and I was that girl. And I asked her, is he booked to come in for today? Like, I'm really getting worried at this time because I know both studios are being used right now. There's sessions in there. So she like, nah, he probably just stopping by. He might be in the area. And she was like, I did know he was supposed to be on set. So I don't know if he's stopping by and then he's going to set after this or what. So, Pac comes in, makes his way past security and goes to the back studio and talks to whoever is in session. I think Hurt 'em Bad was there, the actual guy that produced, or Daryl Harper or somebody like that. Whoever, the guys who produced Me and My Girlfriend, they were in the studio working in the pre-production room that day. So after he's done talking to them, I assume he just, he figured that he was going to stop by and say what was up to me or say what was up to Isis. So we see him in the monitors making his way to our office. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if he wants something or is this like just a what's up? What's happening, girls? And it was one of those, what's up? What's happening, girls? And it was an actual bigger moment than I thought it was going to be because he pokes his head in the door and he's like, yo, what's good? What's up, fam? What y'all doing? Y'all busy? And we like, nah, we kind of bullshitting. We're working, but, we kind of bullshitting because it was going to be a quiet weekend. Everybody was preparing to go to Vegas. This is like Wednesday before the Mike Tyson fight that was coming up that weekend. So we like, nah, we just, what's happening? What's going on? What you need? And he's like, nah, I don't need nothing. Did you hear the song? So I'm like, what song? And he like, the song. And then Isis is like, what song you talking about? And I'm such a motherfucking smart ass at the time. I'm like, yeah, nigga, this is a recording studio. Like, we hear all the songs. At the time, we was working on The Dogfather. We was working on Nate Dogg's album. We was working on Danny Boy's album, Jewel's album, OFTB, Red Rum. There were so many albums that were being worked on like, yeah, nigga, we heard the song, but what song you talking about? Or honestly, no, I didn't know. I didn't know what. I thought it was a setup, honestly, because he liked to play a lot too, right? So he like our song, right? And he like tapping my chest because he's standing kind of like right in front of me. He like our song. Did you hear our song? Did you hear My Girlfriend? And I'm like, I didn't even remember that was the title of the song because I had recorded my part like a week ago. So mentally, I had moved on, and at the time too, I was in a rap group. We was like TLC, and it was like a pop rap. I was like the Lisa Left Eye of the group, okay? And the other girls sang, so I had recorded a few other songs too. So you asking me what song, and I kept that a secret because I never wanted to be signed to Death Row after working at Death Row because there was a lot of shady shit that was going on. And he was like, our song, My Girlfriend, the one that I actually do in the hallway. He was like, you ain't heard it yet? And I was like, oh, I ain't heard it. And he was like, it's dope as fuck. You gotta hear it, Queen. Like, you went the fuck off. Like, you brought my vision to life. And I just stopped by. I wanted to thank you.